Shop Zada. We buy it so you don't have to.
Hey guys, Rob, Shop Zada back. So we got a lot of stuff here on the ground. I've been wanting to try this stuff. I actually bought some a while ago, and just like most of the stuff I buy it and then I put it in my storage room, and then I can't find it. So I ordered more. So this is, I don't know what it's called. It's called like Insta Weld or Quick Weld. They come in these packets. They look like crayons, actually. I don't know what they are. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're made of. Well, what you do is you heat them, and then if you have a hole, like what I do here is, this is how cheap I am. I have a lot of bikes, as you know, and I have these old ones, especially like the front derailleur with the 3 speeds. No one uses that anymore. So I have a lot of these. And what I was doing, I was throwing them out. I'm like, useless, throw them out. I didn't want to use them as a brake lever. But then, I don't know, one day when I was walking, I said, hey, why don't I just cut this crap off? So that's what I do. So I turn this into this. And now I have a brake lever. I have to paint. Usually I paint them. I have other ones up there that are painted. But this one, I mean, it's a good brake lever. I mean, you can buy these. But like I said, I have a lot of bikes, so a lot of them are, you know, not really nice bikes. So these I have some holes here and there. I have some holes here. So I probably have to bring this up a little bit more here. You know, what I usually use is epoxy. I usually use epoxy on these holes, but I figured, oh, well, let me try this. Let me try this stuff here and see how it works. So you're supposed to just heat it up and then just kind of, you know, melt it on there. Let me see if I can maybe zoom in a little bit here for you. Let me move this. Move this. All right. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to hold my breath because I don't know what kind of Chinese crap this is here. I don't have a mask or anything. My COVID days are over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up and then I'm going to smear it here and see what happens. So let's see. All right. Still holding my breath. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I think you need maybe a better lighter. Let me see. Yeah. I don't think it's working too well. Oh, there it goes. So, all right. I kind of filled one of those. Let me get the other one. And then we'll see what happens on this one. Yeah, so you see it's kind of like dripping in there. Kind of like a candle. There you go. Let me try this. Also, this thing here. and then I'll have to sand it down if you see that? All right. I missed the spot. I missed this one here. All right. It's starting to melt a little better now. Now the trick is going to be when I sand it. If it's gonna, I got like a small hole here. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do this. It's a little windy. Okay, there we go. Now we did that, and we'll let that, not really sure how long you're supposed to let it go. Now I have this can here. All right, so let me lower this thing here. So we got a can, and basically what I'm gonna do is I took a nail. I lower one more of these here. Take a nail, put a hole in it with this. Take the can, put a nail. There we go. You see there is a hole in there. Now I think that's too big of a hole. But on the video, yeah, this is going to be, because like I said, I usually use epoxy. These things are cheap compared to epoxy. So that's kind of what I wanted to. Now, let's see if we can put this over the hole. We got some wind here. We got a little wind because it looks like it's going to rain. Let me try to do it the other way. Okay. I think I got to hold it up a little bit because okay. Maybe you have to do it a couple times, and maybe a little more. Definitely do this outside. Well, kind of leaked through also, but can you see? Is there a little hole there? I don't know if, ooh, that lighter's hot. So I don't know if there's a little pinhole there. I don't think there's a little pinhole. No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna let this cool. I'm gonna let all this stuff cool. You can see it did fall through. And then what we're gonna do is tomorrow, it's getting a little late now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it cool. And let's feel these things actually. It feels hard already though. Feels hard already. That thing's hard. I mean, okay, a little soft. So I'll give it some time, and then I'll sand it. See how they feel. See how they do when I sand it. Because sometimes the epoxy Doesn't really sand that good. I mean, my guess is, this is my prediction, I'm going to sand it and then the whole chunk's going to come off. So let's try. Let's give it a day. I don't know exactly how long you're supposed to wait. So, and then I'll fill this can up with water tomorrow and we'll test it out. See if it holds water. See if it holds water. And definitely do that outside. All right, guys, that's it. Rob with the Insta weld. Let's see the results tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, Rob back again. Another crappy day here in rainy season. Well, yeah, I waited some time, and I wish I was gonna video this, but this is that stuff. So on this one here, I just scraped it off with my nail. It's weird because some of it looked okay. Like this one seems okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some sandpaper here. So I wanted to show you guys how it looks when you put some sandpaper on it. So let's see how this one looks here. So let's see if it sands. Not too bad, actually. I mean, not the same as epoxy. Not the same as epoxy. I mean, yeah, definitely crumblier. It's definitely crumbling. Maybe what I'll do is, yeah, this stuff is basically it basically turned into dust. But for that hole, I guess if it covers it, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. Yeah, not the smoothest. I'll try to smooth it out over here too. So just want to let you guys know how it is when you sandpaper it. Again, I don't know what this stuff is. I'm trying not to breathe it in, but yeah, it's not too bad. So I'll sand them down a little bit, and then maybe I'll throw some primer on it, and then I'll get back to you guys on that. But I don't know. I'm kind of, maybe I'll put some more on this one because maybe I didn't heat it up too good. And yeah, I didn't even do anything over here, so maybe I'll just try to redo this one because the other ones seem okay. Oh, this one too, huh? Maybe I'll sand it. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I'll sand them down, put some primer on it so you can see it. I'll show you what they look like. These are ones I've already painted. So I showed you before. So they go from this. They go from this. I unscrew these. If you want me to do a video, I'll show you how I do it. I unscrew this and then I grind them down. I grind all this. I grind all that, and then I file it. So I take all this stuff down, and it looks like this. And then after that, then this here is the finished product. So yeah, I didn't put anything on that hole, or I didn't really sand that down. I was like, screw it. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, you got a free lever. It looks pretty damn nice, I think. Anyway, save you some money. Just a little time. Now let's look at this though here. This is pretty interesting. This is the water, right? It rained yesterday, so it filled up with water. And as you can see, there's nothing. You see that hole? So it does work. I'm gonna put my finger on the bottom. Ah, there you go. There's some moistness on the bottom, so it's not 100%, but this water has been in there since last night. So, and there's no mark on here, so I'm sure it's just maybe dripping out a little bit. But here, let's dump this out and look on the bottom. So yeah, I'm sure if you put a little more of that stuff on there, you'd probably have a better seal. I just probably have to use a longer lighter, because what happened was when that small one was starting to burn the fingers a little bit. So that worked though. I mean, the water was in there. Again, maybe I put a little more in there. Sorry guys, let me sand these down and throw some primer on it so you can see what it looks like with the primer on it. And I'll probably put a little more here in this hole. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put more in this hole here, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I'll wait like 5 minutes and then I'll sand it, compared to like the epoxy where you have to wait a while. So alright, let me do that. I'll get back to you. Alright guys, I'm back. Well, that didn't take long. Basically I was trying to sand it down, and then I just took my thumb and I just did this, and basically the stuff just came off. So yeah, this Insta weld or whatever, they make it look nice. I think you stick to epoxy or some Bondo, whatever you have. I was doing this, but as you can see, it just yeah, it just kind of comes out. It doesn't really, it's not worth it. This one too, you know, you could just take it off with your thumbnail. Yeah, see, pieces just come off it. So yeah, definitely it's a this actually is staying in there, so that might be okay, but this one, nah, I don't feel like doing it again. So yeah, when it dries, it just doesn't, like I said, I don't know what that stuff is. So when it dries, it just kind of crumbles. Let me see the back of the can. Yeah, you see that? You see that? That piece just came off. You just go like this with your, that one's okay. But this piece just kind of came off. Oh yeah, see that? You just use your nail. So I don't know what they're talking about. Insta weld. Pass. Don't buy this crap. Don't buy this stuff. Hold on, let me get in and show you guys again. Alright guys, this is the stuff. Insta weld, quick weld, whatever name it is. Avoid it. It's garbage. I mean, maybe I'll play around with it later, and if I think that it's better, I'll do another video, but I don't think so. I was kind of questioning how this stuff's going to work anyway. So you see this package, you see the commercial where they're welding everything. Yeah, it's bullshit. So this I think is busted. It's crap. Like half the stuff here that you buy. Here it's pretty hard though, I have to say. So this stuff here is hard. I mean, let me see. Maybe I'll have to let me get something here to, let me get my little tire thing here and scratch this thing. I mean, this thing here, this is hard. So yeah, this is hard. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but because this stuff's pretty good. Maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. That's it for now. We'll see if there's a follow-up. All right, guys. Man, it's been a long delay. Kids going back to school. Had some other stuff going on. Had to redo some bikes. So I'm gonna give this one more shot. And I got my long flashlight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up a little more. To put these things like this. And we can see this, maybe zoom in a bit there. And then maybe move this over here. So that's a little better. Maybe turn this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, maybe I didn't give it a good shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up better. Because last time I was holding a small lighter. And it was it's getting hot on my finger. So now I got the long lighter. So let's try this. Hopefully it's a little windy today, so hopefully we can there we go. So I'm gonna give it a good go here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes. Whoa. What I'm gonna do is wait a couple minutes for this thing to get hard, and then we'll try to sand it and see if this thing is come on. Oh my. There we go. Hard to tell if this thing's lighting. Come on, what's wrong with my lighter? Maybe the wind? Alright. Yeah, I put a little on there. I put some here last time. Let's see this little hole over here. Let's try this if I can. This thing lights. I think it's lighting. The wind. Yeah, this thing cools off pretty quick too. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what this stuff is. You see how that goes like that? Just kind of smears. Yeah, see that? It's already kind of cold over here. So maybe let me get some that feels pretty hard. I mean, I'll get some sandpaper, and then we'll see. Hold on, I just gotta go over here. I just got sandpaper here. Let me, I'm just gonna get some, I don't want to get some hard sandpaper. I'll get some, I don't know, what's this, 120 grit. I don't know if this is gonna even do anything. Might be too fine. Sorry, the dog's barking. Yeah, I think this 120 is a little not good enough. Sorry. You know you're in the Philippines when the dogs are barking all the time. And all right, let's see. Last time I did this, it kind of just crumbled. You know, I tried to sand it and it just kind of just fell apart. Oh, at least it's really harder than it was. Okay. Yeah, see, it just... Okay, I mean, it's in the hole, but it just kind of fell apart here. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. This stuff just... Yeah, see, it's just... I guess outside the hole, it's okay. But yeah, just when you... And now, last time I waited like a day. Once I prime it, I guess I could see. See, I mean, if you're okay with that, I think it's gonna be, you know, it can fill stuff like that, I guess. Let me just see this one here. This one, for some reason, is the hardest one. This one, maybe I spoke too soon. I think I spoke too soon there. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Yeah, see, it just, yeah, look at that. it just came off. So, yeah, guys, that's it. This stuff is garbage, man. This Chinese Insta weld garbage, basically, you just call it Insta garbage, because that's where this is gonna go. I'm basically gonna throw this in the garbage. I'll save this bag though. I always save these bags. Yeah, this is garbage. Don't order it. I don't know what I can do different. I've tried it a couple times already. That's it, guys. Don't buy this stuff. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Rob Shabzada out. Like, subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, 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 Zada.